What's up, everyone? Logan Freeman here with another quick planning and zoning market pulse. We're continuing our January sweep across the Kansas City metro, breaking down what's happening in each municipality so you don't have to attend the meetings or dig through the agendas. Today, we're heading to Olathe and combining both of their January Planning Commission meetings into one concise update. Let's jump in. First big takeaway, Olathe KS continues expanding residential in a very controlled, master planned way. At the January 12th meeting, the commission approved the final phase of Stonebridge Pointe, a 20-lot, single-family subdivision near 164th Street in Britain. No waivers, no complications, just the last piece of a long-term residential plan moving forward. This reinforces a trend we keep seeing in Johnson County. They're not doing scattered sprawl. They're finishing neighborhoods in phases with infrastructure already in place. That's a big reason this market stays stable. Next, the real momentum continues in Cedar Creek. The commission approved both the final plat and preliminary site plan for Cedar Creek Marketplace, which includes a roughly 50,000 square foot grocery anchor, plus about 30,000 square feet of future commercial space, shared access, stormwater infrastructure, and preserved green space are all built into the design. This is textbook suburban growth done right. Grocery-anchored commercial nodes surrounded by residential rooftops, and Cedar Creek keeps positioning itself as one of Olathe's primary mixed-use corridors. If you're watching long-term value in this submarket, this is exactly the type of development you want to see. Another major move this month was the rezoning of over 60 acres near College Boulevard and Cedar Creek Parkway into the Cedar Creek District. What's important here is there's no specific project yet. Instead, the city consolidated fragmented zoning into one flexible district that allows mixed use, residential, and commercial, all guided by the Cedar Creek area plan. Future projects still have to come back for site plan and architectural review. This is smart planning. Olathe is setting the framework first, then letting development happen within clear standards instead of reacting one project at a time. For developers, that's predictability. For the city, that's controlled growth. We also saw continued focus on diversified housing. The commission approved Solomon's Porch Assisted Living near Indian Creek Parkway and Merlin, two one-story buildings with strong landscaping buffers, open space, and architecture designed to blend into the surrounding area. City staff tied this directly to Olathe's long-term housing goals, including senior living, infill development, and compatible land use. Translation, Olathe isn't just building rooftops, they're planning for life cycle housing. That's another sign of a mature growth market. At the late January meeting, the focus shifted to downtown. The city reviewed placing the original 1938 post office building on South Cherry Street onto the historic register. This protects the exterior while still allowing modernization, which is becoming a common redevelopment strategy across strong suburban downtowns. Preserve character, modernize functionality, keep the core attractive. Olathe is clearly investing in long-term downtown vitality, not just new construction on the edges. When you zoom out, January tells us a lot about where Olathe is headed. Phased residential growth instead of sprawl, strong commercial concentration in Cedar Creek, flexible zoning driven by long-range area plans, more diverse housing types, and downtown revitalization with preservation. Bottom line, Olathe is growing, but it's doing it strategically. This is exactly the type of planning approach that supports long-term property values, stable absorption, and consistent investor demand. That's your January 2026 Planning and Zoning Pulse for Olathe. We'll keep rolling through the rest of the metro so you can stay ahead of where growth is actually happening before it shows up in pricing. I'm Logan Freeman, and I'll catch you in the next Market Pulse.